Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that an entire town had vanished. No people, no animals, no sound, just silence. This is not a fairy tale, not a ghost story told around a campfire. This is something that, according to official reports, really happened. Somewhere deep in Eastern Europe, there was a small village, a place that suddenly and without explanation ceased to exist. The village was called Norska, population 327. A quiet farming town with cobblestone streets, a church in the center, and small houses with wooden fences. Everyone knew everyone. Life was simple, peaceful, but on the morning of October 12th, 1987, everything changed. A delivery truck driver named Victor was on his way to Norska. He drove the same road every week, bringing supplies, flour, milk, fuel. But that morning, as he entered the town, he felt something was wrong. No children playing, no dogs barking, no smell of bread from the bakery. At first he thought maybe it's a holiday. Maybe everyone was at church, but when he looked closer, he realized the church doors were wide open. Victor parked his truck and began walking through the village. He knocked on doors. He called out names. Inside the houses, he saw something chilling. Breakfast half-eaten on tables, cups of tea still warm. Televisions turned on, playing the morning news. Even stranger, the animals were gone. No cows in the barns, no horses in the stables, not even a single stray cat. Victor panicked. He ran back to his truck and drove to the nearest police station. When officers returned with him to Norska, they too found nothing. 327 people vanished without a trace. The government sent investigators. Soldiers sealed off the area. They searched the homes, the fields, the forest nearby. What they found only deepened the mystery. In one house they discovered writing on the wall, scribbled in chalk, "They are coming." In another, a diary entry that ended mid-sentence, "Something strange in the sky tonight." At the town's edge, soldiers found dozens of footprints, but they all stopped suddenly, as if the people had simply disappeared into thin air. No signs of struggle, no blood, no bodies. The official report called it a mass disappearance of unknown cause. But the soldiers whispered something else. This is not human. Days turned into weeks as teams combed the area, interviewed relatives, and catalogued the evidence. The story spread quickly, and the world demanded answers. How could an entire town vanish without leaving bodies or a trace? Officials could only report the facts they had. The rest became rumor, then theory. But in the background, in whispers and quiet corners, more unsettling ideas began to circulate. Over the years, many theories have tried to explain Norska's disappearance. Some believe it was a government experiment gone wrong, a secret weapon test, radiation, gas. Others believe it was alien abduction, the sudden footprints, the unfinished meals, the diary mentioning something in the sky. And then there are those who say it was a curse. Local legends spoke of an old forest spirit that demanded offerings each winter. If ignored, it would take the town. Did the people of Norska forget their ritual, or were they taken? But the most disturbing detail came years later. In 1993, a hiker exploring the ruins of Norska reported hearing voices. He claimed he heard children laughing, footsteps running behind him. But when he turned around, there was no one there. And then he saw something that still haunts him to this day. In one of the abandoned houses, on the dusty window glass, were fresh fingerprints. But the house had been locked for years. Today, Norska is gone from most maps. Officially, the government claims the village never existed. But locals know the truth. They warn travelers never to go near the forest, and those who have say at night you can still hear voices. The sound of doors closing, children laughing, as if the town is still alive but trapped somewhere else. So now I'll ask you, what do you think happened to Norska? Was it a secret experiment, an alien abduction, or something darker, something supernatural? Let me know in the comments below. Because one thing is certain, a whole town cannot simply vanish, unless something or someone wanted it to.